Storm Team 5 is sponsored by Roach Brothers Supermarkets Neighbor Rewards. Now on the EyeOpener.
Hundreds show their support for an assassinated activist, why some people are facing a judge after Charlie Kirk's vigil.
Changing the rules when it comes to public health. Who is and is not recommended to get one vaccine based on new CDC guidance.
Pleading guilty to child care abuse, the sentence a Natick woman faces after a crime caught on camera.
Fighting for the First Amendment in Quincy, why two planned statues are landing city officials in legal trouble.
Good morning. You're watching WCVB NewsCenter 5 EyeOpener.
Well, let's just sit back and relax. Enjoy the view outside this morning and the fact that it is indeed Friday. Good morning and thanks so much for waking up with us. I'm Antoinette Antonio.
I'm Doug Meehan. Friday with a good weekend ahead.
Yeah.
Cindy and Katie here. You mentioned last time we talked, Friday light.
It's still Friday light overall. We got a couple of crashes to the south that are getting out of the way. But yeah, just a nice time to maybe start your fallish weekend, although it's going to be warm today.
Yes, you can do flip-flops today, but you're going to reach for the flannel, I think, coming up this weekend.
Flannel and flip-flops.
I know it, right? It's going to be close to 80 this afternoon, but we don't get out of the 60s this weekend for highs. And look at this. There are frost advisories and freeze warnings up for northern New England for tomorrow morning. So we have got some changes on the way, that's for sure. Still waiting for sunrise. That happens at 6:29 this morning. So you can see the temperatures starting out mostly in the 60s, few spots in the 50s down toward New Bedford, but it's mild overall for now. This front right here is the game changer for us. This is going to drop south with a breeze this afternoon kicking up out of the northwest, one or two passing clouds, and then it is opening up the door for cooler temperatures to come on in here. You can see the 40s to our north right now. So we will enjoy the warm temperatures out ahead of that front today. Going to be 72 by 10 a.m., mid-70s at midday in Boston with that northwesterly breeze, keeping the sea breeze away today. So we go to 78 in Beverly, touching 80 Norwood to New Bedford, low to mid-70s on Cape Cod. The one thing of note today, that breeze, the dry air, and the dry conditions lately, elevated risk for fire spread. If anything gets going today, it could spread quickly with these dry conditions. Keep that in mind. All right, we get you back out there to the roads. You've got a few things south of town you're watching, Katie.
Yeah, I've been watching a couple of crashes on 95. The first one is in Attleboro with the left lane blocked at the northbound side of 95, right at Route 1A with some delays. But up in Mansfield, we had one come in just north of the service area, the rest area there, and that's been moved off to the breakdown lane, which is why we don't see any more delays there. That is good news. It's still quiet on the Pike pretty much the entire ride. Looks good getting through that stretch by BU. Same thing on Route 1 through Saugus. North and southbound lanes moving well. Little busier on the expressway right now.
God bless to every single one of you Patriots that showed up.
Hundreds gathering in the Boston Common to remember conservative activist Charlie Kirk. Last night's vigil, mostly peaceful.
The EyeOpener's Jennifer Egan is live in Boston this morning. Jen, there were two people arrested, though. Out of the house.
No, gotta get my leash.
Okay, gotta get the leash.
Just awesome.
What a good pop.
Yeah.
A new program designed to encourage more flyers to take the Logan Express bus to the airport.
The new way to get passengers through security a whole lot faster. You could call it an express.
Storm Team 5 is sponsored by Tugis Family Farm. Now on the EyeOpener.
Sunny and warm today, but a seasonal switch-up is on the way when temperatures take a dramatic dip.
A Boston tribute in honor of a murdered activist, Charlie Kirk. The message from those who attended and the arrests made by police.
A man accused of sexual assault at a Target store, what the suspect is accused of this morning.
Good morning. You're watching WCVB NewsCenter 5 EyeOpener.
Okay, here we go. It is 6:30 on your Friday morning, getting you a live look outside. Got a nice little color to the sky there. Going to be a beautiful day. Good morning and thank you for waking up with us. I'm Antoinette Antonio.
I'm Doug Meehan. Cindy Fitzgibbon here as well. I feel like I'm standing on a ledge.
Ready for a drop?
We've been up at the top for a while, right? We're going to just take a little dip down here with the temperatures this weekend going. So it looks great at Gillette for that kickoff at 1 o'clock. Temperatures in the 60s all weekend. And then here comes the warmth back at us next week. Just as fall arrives officially on Monday, we start warming it up. We're back to 80 on Tuesday, and that's our next chance of rain. So dry pattern does continue.
It's just like Mother Nature. Fall starts on Monday, so we won't back up to 80s on Tuesday. All right.
We're going to get whacked this winter. Thank you for making the EyeOpener part of your week.
Enjoy your Friday. Enjoy the sunshine.
Snow is coming.
No.
most watched in the morning, afternoon, evening, and night. More people trust WCVB NewsCenter 5, Boston's news leader. Storm Team 5 is sponsored by The Good Feet Store.